Okay, welcome to the BGT after party, and I guess hopefully the after party is better than the party because the party kinda sucked. I'd just like to start off by saying I was pretty conflicted about doing this review because as much I as much as I despised doing the project, I would like to state that like I was excited about it because I kind of appreciated the time and effort that went into the organization of what it stood for, basically, like what it was inspired by. Because yes, we live in an age where it's like the ability to regurgitate information has become more like proven to be worth more than the ability to learn and understand. And this project was aimed towards, bettering that. So I was excited. Mostly, okay, well, that is one of the first questions. What did you enjoy most about the project? I enjoyed the fact that I had to fully and completely understand what I was going to tell people, because if I just read from a script, it would have been basically useless to me and the person that was watching the video. So that is what I enjoyed most. The fact that I had to completely and utterly understand and have confidence in what I was saying, so that I know and you know that I know what I'm talking about. So that's the first question. What did I like least about the project? Okay, so putting aside the fact that I had the components that were necessary to do the project, in terms of, I like music, I like to act, I like outgoing stuff, I know how to video edit, everything like that. Putting that aside, when I actually got into doing the project is when I realized how unreasonable the factors were, basically. Okay, what I liked least was the amount of time that I had to waste on the project. And I'm not saying that I wasted time doing the project, it was the amount of time I had to waste to get to do the project, to attempt to get to do the project. I'm talking about all the times that we plan to meet, and it's 5 people, okay? 5 people in a group, 5 adults in a group in second year. First year, everybody's on the same path in biology. Second year, everybody takes a unique path. So 5 adults with 5 different schedules, 5 different courses that they're doing, 5 different life plans, and 5 different outlooks on the project. And this is not one of those projects where you can pick up slack. You can't pick up the slack that somebody else, well, you can, but not to the extent where, you can push so hard that you do the project for everybody. No. Everybody has to participate, and then everybody gets the same mark. So that is what was killing me. It was the fact that I had to waste time, and everybody ends up getting the same mark no matter how much work you do. Okay, there are plenty of times when we had to meet, and it was who had this class, when who didn't have class, when who didn't finish their lab, when who said they was coming, when who didn't get the message. I couldn't handle all of that. Okay, and it was you had to depend too much on other people, and I understand why in the real world that would be necessary, but in terms of like second year GPA finally counting, that kind of weighed down on me. How can the BGT project be improved? Okay, I think in terms of the time that we were given to the project, not the semester longness of it, I think 15 minutes was either too long or too short. It was too long to take one nice chunk of something and explain it, because then people try to, it would like fill up with unnecessary stuff. So if you take one nice chunk of information and decide, okay, I'm going to discuss one part of the urea cycle, one mechanism, or the urea cycle. 15 minutes was too long to explain something nicely, so then people like went over to explain other stuff, and then it was too short to explain something fully. So I think the time parameter needs to change. Okay, like I did the song, and that took about 3 minutes. I think in terms of lipid digestion, we could have finished that in 5 minutes. But in 15 minutes, people either added unnecessary information and clouded the mechanism that they were trying to explain, or they just added a whole sort of random stuff to make the video funny or whatever, which is great in terms of creativity, but I mean, it's just another waste of time and energy. What were your major challenges? I guess my major challenge was, as the group leader, to kind of encourage people to do stuff without dictating, because it is 5 adults that you're dealing with. Another challenge was, I think another major challenge was the fact that I had to do a lot of the project by myself. And I'm not ragging on my team and saying that they didn't want to help. It's the fact that they couldn't, because they weren't equipped with the skills that were necessary to do the project. That's like the video editing, the song editing, the song recording, all of that stuff I ended up doing by myself. And it's like, I think it was unfair that all these extra skills were necessary to do the project that were unnecessary for the course, and then for it to be weighted so much on a project, 15%, and then for everybody to get the same mark no matter what amount of work you did. I think that kind of threw me a little bit. So I spent 18 hours editing, and I think that was a waste of my time, because I could have been studying. So although the research that went into doing the project was very beneficial, I think actually finishing it, actually going through the process of finishing the video, was a waste of my life. Okay, well, benefits, I guess I didn't really benefit too much. I know a lot of people were saying that they benefited from learning how to video edit. I did not need to do that. I knew it already. And in terms of the improvements, a lot of people were saying that the project could be improved by having a workshop or something to learn to video edit. That is more of a waste of my life, because yes, you can learn how to video edit, but that is not necessary for the course. And you know, we should spend our time on better things. Okay, so just to recap, favorite thing about the project, the fact that you have to fully understand what you're doing. That way we were completely confident in the information that we were learning. What did I like least about the project was the time that we were given to do it, the amount of time that the project was spanned over, and the fact that we had to do it with, you know, so many people. The project can be improved, I think, if you cut down the time. Therefore, if you cut down the time, then you would need less time to do it. Therefore, you could have pushed it a little further into the semester, so people would get to know each other better before they get into a group. It wouldn't be like day one, pick some people, boom, you realize that their work ethic sucks. The major challenge was time management and any unforeseen benefits. My Indian accent really improved.